It is great to have you with us from the farm. A Monday afternoon matinee from Maples Pavilion between the Stanford Cardinal and the UTSA Roadrunners. Should be a good one between the ACC and the American Athletic Conference. Great to have you with us, Troy Clarity, the Dr. Joaquin Wallace, and you. Thank you for being here with us. Doc, this should be a very intriguing game with a couple of fantastic players to watch, starting with UTSA. Jordan Jenkins has been running the show for the Roadrunners.
Yeah, Jordan Jenkins, I mean, she's one of the best players in the American Athletic Conference. She's averaging 20.5 points per game, but guess what? She's also 6th in rebounds at 8.25. Last time out against Sam Houston, 22 points, 10 rebounds. She is going to be a load for Stanford this afternoon.
15 straight double-digit scoring games for that young lady. Meanwhile, Stanford dropped a tough one, a 20-point loss at Calip and Berkeley on Friday, but a couple of bright spots in Brooke Dimitri and Nunu Aguirre.
Yeah, Brooke Dimitri, the senior, 18 points, 6 rebounds last time out. Let's talk about Nunu Aguirre, the sophomore. She's having a big year. She's seeing the growth, all the work she put in the offseason, 13 points, 8 rebounds, and she's currently leading the team in scoring at 18 points a game.
Billy and Troy Clarity and Joaquin Wallace here. For as many things that seem to go wrong for UTSA at some points, it's still just a one-point game and a one-point advantage for the Stanford Cardinal. The numbers, I think, kind of bear some things out as far as how this game has gone. Look at the one at the bottom number, the block. Stanford 5, UTSA 3. It's been tough for UTSA underneath.
Yeah, we talked about the vertical spacers down low for Stanford is giving the Roadrunners problems, but despite all of that, they're only down by 1.
Yep.
They had an end of the half, great 7-0 run to end the half. They had an opportunity to finish the half with the lead, the first lead of the game for the Roadrunners. So if I am the head coach for UTSA, I'm pleased on how we're playing so far. Offensively, both teams are struggling, 30% shooting from the floor. But again, we have a whole half of basketball remaining.
Of course, one of the big subplots of this game is defending the perimeter, especially for UTSA. Doc, how do you think some things have gone in that respect so far for UTSA?
Well, they struggle because of the Princeton-style offense that Stanford runs, the split action. They have not been able to identify and solve that. Here it is right here. There's Aguirre catching it right at the pinch post, but here is the split action. You see that the Warriors run this a lot. Right here, Harriel, there's confusion there. That was the first 3 of the game. She was able to knock that shot down. They come right back to the action again. Here's the screen roll, confusion. Don't know who's going to go out and guard. The bottom should come out and hedge hard. No, there's confusion there. Harris said, you know what? If you're not going to guard me, I'm going to knock down the 3 ball here as well. But this shot is always open in the Princeton set. This diagonal pass as the defense gives concentration, all eyes on Aguirre. She's able to find Dimitri for the long ball, 10 toes behind the line, her first 3 of the game, and that's what the struggles have been for the Roadrunners this afternoon.
Well, entertaining one here, Doc. Maybe a bit more entertaining than we thought it might be, but Stanford in the win column once again.
Yeah, it was a rock fight. Stanford was able to throw the bigger rocks today. They was able to get the win. I mean, you talk about the 3-point shot. I mean, he lived by it again. We talked about when they win, Stanford wins, they make 9 threes. They had 8 today. 1 off the eye when they win. But again, they made shots when they counted. Both teams shot under 40%, but Stanford with the win.